So we then move to the technique itself. We go to step 1. We've written down his name. We know who he is. He was your ex. And then step 2 is to write down the memory that we want to work with. It's best to be specific. I know I'm asking you to be very, very specific. To choose a particular memory. Maybe, I don't know if you can remember at any particular time he said a particular thing and it was not true. It has to be very particular and not so general. A lot of the answers you've given so far are kind of general because of the whole experience seems you experienced it that way. Is what I'm saying clear?
Yeah. Okay. I suppose the main one is when he shut me out at Christmas.
Okay, so can you just tell me what happened there? How did he shut you out?
Yeah, he just suddenly said that he couldn't call me or speak to me for a little while, and he couldn't tell me what was going on.
Okay. So can we write that down? So this happened all of a sudden, no warning, no, it just happened out of the blue?
Yeah, because I called him to let him know that I picked up his ring.
Oh.
So I had to take his ring back to the shop.
Okay. Was this a plan towards getting married?
Yeah.
Oh, right. So you called him that you collected the ring, and he told you he couldn't see you anymore?
Yeah.
Oh, that was a deep one. Okay. Can we write that down then? That memory.
Okay, done.
Okay. So then the next step is to now think of another memory which is completely unrelated to him. And this memory has to be something that makes you feel happy. It has to be a memory of something that makes you feel warm. Can you think of anything like that?
Scuba diving with the dolphins.
Okay, right. Okay, can you tell me about that?
Yeah, I went to Eilat, and they had a dolphin reef, and you can go and scuba dive with them.
Okay, can you explain what happened in a detailed fashion? It's very important to be very detailed in your memory of what happened with the dolphins.
Okay. We got into our suits.
Okay.
And got the equipment on our backs. And we went down into the sea and started to kind of like swim.
Okay.
I was trying to struggle because I wasn't getting underneath the water deep enough, so they distorted something at the back on the gas can.
Yeah.
So as soon as they done that, I flew right down into the bottom. But the dolphins were all around me.
Yeah. Ooh.
And they would brush up against you.
Okay. How did that make you feel?
And it was nice to see the reef and the corals, and the sea felt nice and warm.
Felt nice and warm. As you are telling me the story, can you sense any sensation in your body?
Yeah, in my chest.
Yeah.
Warm feeling.
Exactly. Now that is the warm, soothing feeling that helps us to feel safe. As you were talking about that, the experience, did it make you feel safe?
Yes.
Yeah. So this is a very, very powerful memory to use whenever a memory, a negative memory, a negative thought that's very intense hits you. So if you talk about this or in detail or remember it out loud or write it all down until you start feeling that warm feeling in your chest, what it does is it's almost like it erodes the negative experience in the moment. Does this make sense?
Yes.
Okay. As you are feeling that feeling, can you recall that it almost seems like the thought of your ex disappeared in your mind?
Yes.
Yeah, I see that's exactly the power of this particular exercise. The more you... Now, the trick now would be to repeat this exercise regularly, bring in a memory, the negative memory, until it starts to make you feel unhappy. Then bring in this memory right after it, until you start feeling that sense of warmth, and then interchange repeatedly for a while. And you practice this for days, and what it does is it repairs or rebuilds a new set of neural networks that then supports a more happy, warm sensation.
Yeah.
Does this all make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, can you see how this will work then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good work. It's a good technique.
Yeah. So what I would like us to do, since you've got this warm feeling, I think it's a very powerful feeling because it allows you to experience that sense of warmth in the chest area. We can use it with thoughts where you are struggling to forgive yourself. So can you recall any thoughts where you struggle to forgive yourself?
Yeah, when I feel cheated.
Okay. Is that with your ex also again?
Yes.
Okay. Now you're talking about it. Can you feel how you're feeling? Can you sense how you're feeling now?
Yeah.
Okay. And you can I can almost sense
Yeah.
even the way you're talking seems to have gone back down.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, the reason I'm calling your attention to the way those emotions feel is in order to start becoming skilled at recognizing these emotions. In the past, what would happen would be that those emotions will ride you and take control, as opposed to you managing the emotions. So it's good to start understanding, okay, this is how I feel when I feel this way. This is the sensations I get. And if I feel better, this is the sensation I get. Now, what I want us to do now, can you tell me the story of the dolphin again?
When we were scuba diving,
Yeah.
we went into the sea. I went down to the bottom.
Try
Felt
to...
nice and warm.
Okay.
And the dolphins were brushing up against us.
Try to re-experience it as you're talking about it. Carry on. How many dolphins were there?
Yeah. There were about 4.
About 4. And can you tell me the colors? What colors did you see?
It looked like a bluey grey.
Okay.
A bluey grey colour. And you could see some of the coral reef as well.
Okay. And what
So
color?
some of that was yellow.
Yellow.
And
Okay.
bits of orange and red.
Very, very colorful. How are you feeling
Yeah.
now? How are you feeling now?
Yeah, I feel better now.
Okay. And isn't that interesting? Because within seconds, you are switching these moods just by bringing a particular memory into your mind.
Yeah, because I felt sick to the pit of my stomach a minute ago.
Yeah. And just in a few seconds, just bringing it.
Now my chest is warm again.
Exactly. Exactly. And this is the power of this exercise.